let's talk to somebody else who has created a lifelong achievement goal happening this year. Sushmita, tell me all about how you feel after publishing and authoring and publishing the book, getting it on Amazon. How do you feel?
I feel super proud and also so grateful for everything because I know how things were and 14 Jan and things were, I mean, again, despite the odds, I'm so grateful to the Almighty that it happened because for me, more than the book reaching out to the world, I was so tensed and worried as that what gift am I going to gift you? I have committed for it and this needs to happen. So the fact that it happened, I'm so grateful for that entire moment, Vishal. And right now, before this call, I was just having my mom called me and she said that we have received the book. So they're the first ones to uh, see the hard copy of the book. And I think from quite a long time, I don't think I have given them something. So uh, I feel I feel happy that they are holding the book. There's something which I worked upon, and they're holding it in their hands.
Amazing.
Um, and I know this is just the start, and a lot has to be done. A lot has to be done.
But tell me this right now. Before you joined Elite, you shared with me that your
Yes.
dream, you already contacted a publisher, and it has been in your mind at least for 1 or 2 years, 3 years in
Yeah,
your mind.
2024 July. Hmm.
So 1.5 years, it has been
Yeah,
in your mind,
yeah.
and I'm sure that you thought about writing a book maybe before that as well for the first time, or
I did think about it.
but
2020.
seriously, but seriously thought
Serious.
for 1.5 years.
Yeah.
But you didn't start writing until you joined Elite, and you said, "I want to write a book." And I think how many of you were there live on the session when we did a brainstorming session with her? Yuvraj was there, Narasimhan was there, yeah. And I did not tell you what to write. I just extracted out of you. I just gave you a sharp outline, and I just said, "Here is how you write without." Um, Delegating it to a robot called ChatGPT to write it for you. You use it to refine, but these are your words. And how did that experience feel like knowing that these words are written by you, not just ChatGPT? There are a lot of people who you wrote it with your creativity, your hands on the wall, writing down on different. How did that experience create for you? What did that make of you, Sushmita?
It made me live my values. And I
Yeah.
think one of the reasons where I really felt stuck was not having enough confidence. And on top of that, uh, the idea of, I think, not believing in me. And initially, when I had an initial connect with the publisher, I uh, did some research on ChatGPT as well. But for some reason, I didn't felt any conviction about it, and it was not joining, and I was not liking it. And then it just went in the back seat. And the chart paper, the way you helped me explore my own ideas, and I still remember that I was so lost of the context when you asked me, Sushmita, what are the topics? At
Yeah.
that point of time, I felt blank. But the approach which we went ahead with, that okay, just give me one word. And before that, I was not having an idea, and also thought about, okay, would I be using a storytelling format, or what sequence would I do? I have so much to share. But you helped me with so many things in getting the clarity. Let's say that it's not necessary to just put everything in one book. Then if you have it, just ship it. And and also, even when I actually put out the chart papers there, I remember that, Vishal, I was a very private person earlier. Private to the extent that I don't like even my family members seeing what I'm doing, such
Mhm.
things. But over the time, what I have seen in within the change within me, that I started getting comfortable. Let's say if I have put out the chart papers there, even if, because I was always conscious that okay, what would the other person think? But I started putting in there, and the more I saw those chart papers, I would get some ideas. I would do it. Sometimes I would feel low, so I would do record a certain part of it. Sometimes I am in the flow. So overall, I would say, you use the term hyperactive focus. So there was lot, I would say, little stress also, which is a good one. But overall, that period, it helped me to just zoom in and just focus, and thoughts started coming. And gradually, I also started getting comfortable that it's okay. And then, because I was not aware about what all things go in publishing, so after I completed the draft version of my book, I was suggested that go with developmental editing. I had no idea that what developmental editing is about, and then I was told that uh, it would be kind of an outsourced work where they will that person would help you, the editor would help you in improving the context and all those stuff. First, I thought that maybe it is something, but then again, I was feeling little blocked that would it compromise my message and would it compromise my authenticity? And then there came a point, I remember texting you as well. And later on, I felt like that मैंने decide कर लिया है. I
Yeah.
don't want any developmental editing.
And I did not answer. If you remember, I never answered your
And you know
question.
what? I have also learned getting answers. Even if you don't respond, I was okay about it because I think I got my answer somewhere. And I said, I'm clear. I'm not going with anything. And I felt comfortable. I just went ahead. And the moment I accepted it, the process became easier. And then rest is like, I would say, yeah.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant. I'd like to ask Yuvraj. Yuvraj, what do you want to say to Sushmita? You were there in the session when I taught her how to outline the book, and then she started doing it. What do you want to say to her? Getting it done. It's in the world right now. The book is out. What do you want to say to her?
Yeah, so I just got a goosebump, Vishal,
Yeah.
because when she was, she was not having a clarity, and by the end of the session, she got a absolute clarity. And then, the after every, I think you used to see the post in between. Yes, he's progressing and all these things, and then you gave a date final. Something October is the final date and all these things. I remember that. So I think when the session was there, you were talking like first select the topic, then small message, then you go to this thing, you write thing, then improve the English. Don't change the content, but just see the flow and all this thing. So the flow, actually, we also, everybody learned how to create a content, but it should have an individuality. It should not be like some other's content. So I think that time I also saw Sushmita got convinced कि yes, ठीक है, अभी she can go ahead. And probably rest is the history, because we are observing journey through the messages, and since 14 Jan we came to know it's already published. So
Yes.
congratulations and thank you, Vishal. It's a learning for everybody, and thank you for commitment, because now since you are not well, sometimes we miss the session, but you are still here and you are motivating us in spite of you're not well, because sometimes we miss the session because of some reasons. So
Yeah. My
thanks
pleasure.
for your commitment
Thank
also.
you, Raj.
Thank you,
Vishal,
Yuvraj.
I also wanted to add one more thing. Uh, Even though this was a written version, uh, I made sure that okay, how I can use the learnings from Speakathon, where I can use in, and I always wanted to create frameworks, but never ever I had created frameworks. I had no idea, and I think since
I saw
2022,
I saw a framework of a triangle in a photo you shared with me.
yes, it's the last chapter, but there are many, and you know what? Since I think 2022, I was wanting to buy a pencil, but for some reason, I remember going over a terrace walk, discussing with my husband that, okay, I mean, about that. But when I got this deadline and I said, "Ji karna hi hai, framework has to be there because I want it to be there." And I remember scribbling over it, and uh, I was surprised that how I was able to transform my thinking into the visual format, which I really like it. So, I mean, I was excited to share. Maybe once I get my own hard copy, I'm going to share some pictures from there, what type of
Yes.
frameworks I've created there. And
Absolutely.
that made me feel more accomplished because, and I also remember I didn't know how to create that matrix. And the
Yeah.
fact that you helped me understand, okay, that, okay, this is how you can do it. And then it didn't come all at once, but I did some what do you say, permutation and combination, what fits in there, and then gradually I came to realize, okay, this could be the heart of the book. And now that I have that matrix with me, uh, I feel that uh, if I apply for any TED talk or any speaking gig, I feel I have something which I can an idea which I can offer to the world. And that gives me better conviction. That gives me something where I can talk about and help people gain a perspective there.
Absolutely.
So thank you so much for that matrix. And I
Thank you.
think everything, the process, overall process you took us through, that was really amazing and game changer for me, Bishal,
You know what
in
I
such
think,
a short
Sushmita,
time.
more than the process that took me like 45 minutes to teach you, to take you away from 18 months of overthinking done in 45 minutes, more than that, what's important is that for the first time, I think you became serious about your book.
Yeah.
Previously you wanted, but now you know, okay, Bishal spoke to me, other people watch me. Now it's it's kinda other people know that if I don't keep my word right now, that's the power of
Yes.
accountability. So Bhanwati, what
Yes.
do you think about importance of accountability that we have in Elite that helped her write a book? What message do you have for Sushmita? And talk a little bit about accountability as well, Bhanwati.
Yeah, Bishal. First of all, congratulations, Sushmita. So, really, you did it,
Yeah.
right? You gave a word to mentor and you did it. For that, kudos to you. And kudos to Bishal because he made it to write, but you did it. So, that's a great thing. It's a best example for accountability. It's not a small thing to commit and
Yeah.
achieving it. It's a big thing. That's a lifetime dream. Okay, Vishal guided us for 45 minutes, and your dream, right? You took it seriously. In fact, you took it seriously, and many times even Vishal also challenged. Okay, what happened to your book? That we are all we have been witnessing. All right.
Mm.
So whether you can do it or not, but that 14th, it came as a huge surprise, and you did it, Sushmita.
Yeah.
So more than this, what we can say about accountability, that commitment to mentor.
Yeah.
Great, Vishal.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Bhanmati.
So lovely. Everybody quickly, let's unmute and say congratulations, Sushmita, for being an author. Let's go.
Wow,
Congratulations,
congratulations
Congratulations,
for being an
Sushmita, for
author.
being an
Sushmita,
author.
for being
Super,
a great
super.
Totally
author.
Yes,
achieved.
everyone.
Yes.
I know how proud you will be feeling. So very much congratulations, Mudai.
Thank you.
Awesome.
And thank you, Bishal, for making me experience this moment.
Thank you.
Means a lot.
Yeah, Sushmita.
Awesome.